Hello, welcome back. And as part of the 30 days love transformation healing journey, today I would like to bring forth the healing energy to support you in healing your emotional and physical pain. Okay, so guys, as you know, pain is something that is within us. Okay, um, naturally we don't have pain. Like I said, pain sometimes can be inedible, right? If you go into labor, it's part of the process. If you stop to till, that's part of the process of living. But suffering is a choice. So the more you can actually move through the energies within you, you don't have to continue to suffer, so that your body can be free to do what it needs to do, and actually our body can function as it's supposed to be. So, so pain, this beautiful acronym by Ms. Ayana Vincent. Pain is where you need to be pay attention inward now. And, it's a beautiful acronym. And Ms. Vincent is one of Oprah's colleagues. And so when you have pain, whether the pain be physical, emotional, or spiritual, this is where we need to really pay attention inward. And most of us, the problem is that we look outside and we for solutions, or we look outside for why we're having the pain, and we're missing the point that hey, we need to pay attention inward, where the body has the pain. A lot of times we have pains in different parts of our body. A heart, our heart hurts, and there's heaviness and pain there. Or sometimes our neck, or throat, or stomach. Okay, again, some deep, dense energies is stuck up in there. And some people have primary pain in the lower back, or the shoulder or neck. Like sometimes pain in the neck, when people say, you're such a pain in the neck, that some people in your life is that is a pain in the neck, and there's a lot of unforgiveness towards that person or people, the situation. And then anything along the spinal cord, is alignment, and especially low back is still not supported. So you see, you have to understand why we have these problems and what's the meaning of it. But we can allow the pain in the body to be there, and how we feel about that, what's coming up with the pain, and we can allow these emotions and the discomfort in the body to guide us deeper, literally like a little stream that pulls up all the gunk that takes us deeper and deeper, as like I mentioned before, like a GPS system, okay, to help us go deeper, when we can allow the body to communicate with us, to share with us. And part of that is be willing to let that discomfort be there, so that we can move through the energies underneath it, so that the body can do what it's supposed to be doing, and we don't have pain. I went into depth with this, like, several training in my healing membership of, pain relief video and letting go of your pain, that kind of thing. But this is the essence of it, is to support you. And again, but you have to shift this perspective that the pain is not something outside of you, it's something within you that is stuck. You need to let go. You need to forgive. You need to let go of the shame. You need to transform the guilt. You need to work through the wounds and the past hurts. Like, imagine all the anger, the hurt, the resentment, the shame, guilt, and you name it, this energy is no wonder why our body can't function. No wonder why we're hurting. No wonder why we're angry. No wonder why we're pissed off. Right? So again, breathe and receive. And these moments, as the healing energies are moving through, as you're being present, the more you're able to be present, then the more of these energies can surface up to you. It can be released from you. Okay? And again, even if you have pain during these videos, or when you work with me, it's not because of it's not working or it's not helping you. It's actually working. It's bringing things up within you that for you to be aware of. Perhaps you weren't before. You were avoiding it. You didn't address it. And this is hard. This is very difficult sometimes when you didn't have pain before the call or the video, or before you're working with me, for example, and then now you have pain. And people think, oh, it's not working, or we're not doing this correctly, but actually it's the opposite. The problem is that The bigger problem is that you have been stuffing all these things within you and then avoided and blocked it out and out of the body and not being present. And hence is there within you, but it didn't have the opportunity to surface. And hence it caused all kinds of problems. And especially you have a lot of problems, assume you have a lot of stuck energies within you that hasn't been able to surface to be healed. And here it is an opportunity to rise up. And in this moment, you can just sense, be with that. And this pain can be very transient. If you're able to let that go more and more, if you're unable to let this go, guess what? It's going to be stuck back in you again. And then 5, 10, 20, whatever years from now, you can go through it again. So this is your opportunity to really breathe through it, let that go. And some of you may need more support, but again, this is the process. Again, you only can give what you can handle. Excuse me. There's some throat energies that came through. And so if you have any throat constriction or coughing or tightness, then again, that's also the energies moving through. So again, breathe. Allow all these energies to be here as you in a place of, again, remember, feeling plus mindfulness equals healing. You want to not to have pain, not to suffer. Physical and emotional pain, I don't know which one's worse. I mean, sometimes physical pain, you know that you have pain somewhere and people can relate to. When it's emotional pain, you don't understand why you're depressed. You don't understand why you're hurt, or you're not able to move through that. And sometimes people can think that it's something in your head, but actually you do have these things. Okay? But it's also time to move through it. So let me ask you, are you ready to move through this? Okay, let's do this. To breathe, have a courage, commitment to keep going, keep trusting the process. And breathe and keep trusting the process. Allow whatever you feel in the body to be there. You can say God, source, or high power, please give me the courage to let this go. Whatever this is that's causing to have pain in the body, whatever you're experiencing. Beautiful. So again, the more we're able to be present, the more we're able to allow and be the vessel to let go and receive, then the more calm and peace we feel, and even love and supported. And then we have less pain. So some of you may experience this. The pain comes up, it's like poof, transient, it goes away. Some of you may have chronic pain or some deeper pain that may be here that is unraveling. So if you need a little more time to be with this, as always, you can listen back to this video or play your favorite MP3 as part of that healing package. Okay, so much love, and I'll see you on the other side of pain free. Bye bye for now.